Attaboy, I hope you have a better one than I had.
You know, after this is all over, I think you have to have a special course on conference call etiquette too.
Okay, I think we're gonna go live, so just one sec.
Fred, I'm paying the penalty.
Okay, Jack, we can see you.
Okay, that means we are live.
I don't see it, I'm sorry.
Okay, are you on the website?
I
The-
am.
the
Where
home-
am I supposed to
okay.
be looking? Under the village meeting, there's nothing there.
No, go to the home page, the very first page, the home page, and then it says Action Center. Are you on the home page where it says Action Center on the left?
Yes,
Okay, and then it says, like the third or fourth one down, it says Cable Access Channel.
okay,
So that's it.
okay. Gotcha.
Okay, wait a minute, can you guys hear me on the internet?
The page is not working. Yes, can hear you.
You can hear
I
me?
can hear you on the internet.
Okay, perfect. They're just asking, because Mike is doing this remotely.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you just have somebody talk to them, make sure they don't have computers? Mine is not working. It's just a cable channel and there's nothing there.
It's working on cable fine. I just got a text.
For people who are listening to hear it.
Okay, so it is working and on cable. And you guys have the internet. I don't have it in front of me, but you're saying it works fine.
Well, you know what? Great. It's not working.
I am actually hearing you through the phone.
So,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
only
not
hearing
sure.
through the phone. There's a blank page on the internet. There's nothing on my website. It's just the cable channel 75 and it's a blank page. There's no sound, there's no nothing.
So they're telling me people are texting saying it's working fine on the internet. They're watching it on the internet, and it's working.
I'm watching you right now.
Right, and they could hear it.
On the computer.
It's a little difficult to hear everyone. I don't know if it's just me, but if everyone could speak a little louder, it might help. I hear Jack.
Andrea Rendo's here.
Okay,
Oh,
Andrea.
great. Loud and clear.
Okay, are we ready for the roll?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so in attendance for this teleconference call for the town board and village board meetings on March 19th, we have Lauren Leader, Councilman Leader, Councilman Dionisio, Councilman Siliano, Councilman Gordon. We have Town Attorney Frank Allegretti, Village Deputy Attorney Andrea Rendo. We have County Legislator Nancy Barr and County Executive George Latimer.
That's correct.
Okay.
I welcome everyone on our first.
I lost it.
Welcome to Altice Business Conferencing. Please enter your... Please hold while I confirm your passcode. 40057996 is not a passcode that I can confirm. Please try entering your passcode again, followed by the pound or hash key. hold while I confirm your passcode. 4405796 is not a passcode that I can confirm. Please try entering your passcode again, followed by the pound or hash key. Please hold while I confirm your passcode. 4405796 is not a passcode that I can confirm. I'm sorry, but I'm unable to connect you to the meeting. Please contact your host directly or call meeting support at 1-888. Welcome to Altice Business Conferencing. Please enter your passcode followed by the pound or hash key. And please hold while I confirm your passcode. 4405796 is not a passcode that I can confirm. Please try entering your passcode again, followed. Please hold while I confirm your passcode. Thank you. Your passcode is confirmed. When you hear the tone, you will be the 11th person to join the meeting.
Enforcement of that law is left to the town and the county police departments. And we'll try to get some additional information, Fred, so that the folks who are out on patrol will know what to write up a violation. I think most of the entities are following the rules at this stage of the game, the bars, the restaurants, and so forth. This area, I think it's a bigger issue in New York City, but we all have to try to do the best we can. We have available through the county Department of Emergency Services the request for supplies that the town may need, or entities in the town may need, for what's known as PPE, personal protective equipment, that's masks, gloves, things of that nature. It's a constant battle to stay current with whatever the need is. The county requests on behalf of all the entities in the county through the emergency offices, emergency department of services, John Cullen and his people, and we go to the state and make those requests. They provide it to us, and then we disseminate it out. If you have any active requests that haven't been fulfilled, I would encourage you to send the email to wceoc@westchestergov.com, and also let Nancy Barr, your legislator, know. She's a pretty tough advocate for Harrison, and if she knows what the asks are, she can contact our people, and Nancy will give you a clear path to try to help you resolve whatever it is that Harrison and the other communities you have are asking for, because it is a bit of a battle to fight through these things. Just to wrap up my comments, there's other things to talk about. I'm happy to go through them in some detail at some other time, but you have other things you have to contact tonight. We have a hotline, 211. We get about 1,500 calls a day. That's pretty busy. And then we're also working through the EOC for hand sanitizer that the state's made available as well. And we're looking forward, my last comment, we're looking forward to what we're most concerned about, which is the surge in illness. However many cases we have, it's estimated that 20% of them will be so ill that they'll have to go to the hospital. And the higher the number of cases we have, the more our system will be taxed by having 20% of them in a hospital setting. So we put a call out for any retired nurses. Please come back, give us a helping hand, doctors, to do the best we can with all of this. At the present time, we're sufficient, but if these numbers rise like they did in Italy, we could very easily have a crisis on our hands. We'll do everything we can to avoid that. With that, Mr. Mayor, I'm going to stop. I guess Nancy will want to share some of her thoughts, and then we're happy to answer any of your questions before you go on.
Sure,
next,
before Nancy starts,
can I just
George,
say one thing? I'm
thank you.
sorry. County exec, your first minute of what you said or so, first minute or so, was not on. So I don't know if there was
Okay.
something that you want to
That one I-
repeat at the
That
beginning.
when I was giving the numbers up front?
Yeah, the very beginning.
Okay, well, I think I started with numbers, other
Okay.
than, the generalities. I think I want to make sure everybody knows I wish Mayor Belmont well. We all hope for his speedy return. That I said up front, I know.
Okay.
The numbers in I'll stick to the Westchester numbers. We have 798 cases of positive testing right now. Today, as of today, that's up from yesterday, where the number was 538. The day before that it was 380. So the numbers are jumping day to day. We do have a large number of people that have been tested and found negative, but obviously the negative ones we're happy about, but we focus on the ones that we're going to have to work with, to those that are tested negative. That probably was what I spent the first minute or so talking about.
Okay, great, thank you.
George, thank
Yes,
you
Fred.
for all you've done, and I appreciate it. The town appreciates it. The calls that you have on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are very informative. The EOC has worked with us. I'm trying to funnel everything through our purchasing department to put the list together, but we have received our first order of hand sanitizer, and we're scheduled to get our second delivery this Saturday. We have to make a call. But our emergency services are working with the county and the state EOC to get what we can. I understand there's a little difficulty in masks and a few things, but, we understand that. And we thank you for all your help.
But we thank the town as well. The town has been very good partners. As I said, I know Nancy is there. I don't know if she has anything she wants to share, but I will appreciate your time, and you're always welcome to reach out to me later. Nancy?
Thank you.
Sure, thanks. Excuse me. I just want to say that, a couple of things. One, if you have spent a lot of time watching the news and reading the newspaper and, just sort of hearing about what's going on, it's very alarming, and I know a lot of people are very anxious, and it's sort of underlying everything that everybody does. But I will say this, being on the inside of what's happening at the county level and being kept, up to date by George and his team the same way that the municipal leaders are, I feel so much more, comfortable about where we are. I think our state and our county government have done a really good job of staying on top of this and of getting the information out, and people that I know that have needed to get in touch with somebody at the county have, gotten responses very quickly. And if for some reason you're not able to get a response quickly, by all means, call me or email me, and I am available both at my work number, but also you can reach me at my personal number, which is 914-844-4587. That is my cell phone, and also my personal email, which is nancybar06@gmail.com. So, I am staying very closely in touch with everybody, and if you're running into any problems, please let me know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Before we, continue, I know Frankie had sent me a text. If anyone wants to get on individually now, and then we can carry on with the meeting, prefer to do it that way, so there's no confusion during the board meeting, so we can get through the agenda.
Sorry, Fred, I just want to understand what you were saying. Were you asking if there are other people from out there?
If you wanted to make a if you wanted to make a comment now, and then we can get on with the village and town board meeting.
Yeah, I'd be happy to kick it off, unless someone else wants to go first.
Sure.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
Fred, it's Jonathan. Why don't you just do a roll call one at a time, each board member if they have a comment. So why don't you start with Ms. Leader?
Sure. No, we did roll call already, so we'll start with Lauren.
No, for comment I meant.
Okay.
Thanks, Fred. I appreciate it. And I just wanted to say to everyone in town, I mean, look, I think these are obviously unprecedented times, and it doesn't take a lot of focus on the news to realize how complex and difficult they are for folks at every level of government. You know, local and state government and county government has really never mattered more. Because in the particular moment, everyone is going to need to pitch in to support each other. One of the things that I really wanted our residents to know, and Nancy gave her phone number, and obviously all of our emails, the town board emails are on the town board website. A couple things. One is that we want to hear from town residents who are struggling. We obviously want to do everything possible to provide resources and support, to get questions answered, and to help you through this difficult time. I've been really amazed as I've talked to lots of business owners around town at, lots of families, just how alone people feel. And I just want our residents to know that we are all committed to helping every single resident of this town deal with whatever challenges they're facing. We can't solve every problem, but we can certainly help get you to the resources that may be able to help address whatever you're facing. And that goes for our town businesses, our families, our seniors, anybody that is struggling or that needs help. Please reach out to us. We are in constant contact with our with elected and more senior positions at the county, at the state. We need to know what people are facing in order to help inform our state legislators and our county legislators so that they can do their jobs and help us. So please spread the word. It's also really important that people keep monitoring the Harrison Town website. We're trying to update it as much as possible. There's new information every single day. Just a couple hours ago, we had new information that the school districts, and Harrison included, will be offering emergency child care for the families of first responders, and we'll be putting that information up for anyone who did not receive that or did not see that in the email this afternoon from Dr. Wool. So we want to try to communicate as much as possible. We need to know what people need. We're here to help, and we're here to help support everyone in this town in any way they possibly can. And it's been amazing to see the way in which Harrison residents have been pitching together to support one another already, and we're going to need to keep doing that.
Thank you. Rich, do you have any comments?
Well, Lauren said it pretty well. I want the residents to know we really are behind them. We're doing everything possible. If there's anyone, I had received a few phone calls of someone in some needy situation, and I was happy with the help of Nina Marituni. It worked out well. So feel free to call all of us. We are all here to do what we can for you. Thank you.
Frank?
Thank you. Those are both wonderful comments from both my colleagues. I would just like to encourage everyone to help support our small business owners through this period. They could really use our help at this point, and we have wonderful small businesses in town, and if we can help them get through this difficult time, I think it'd be fantastic for all of us. So thank you.
Thanks, Frank.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Also, a couple of things that, I want to thank all our town attorneys, all our department heads, town village attorneys, our department heads, and the employees. They have really banded together to help the residents, help us achieve the goals that the government has put on us, and they're here to continue to help serve the town. I think that everybody has done an outstanding job, and we're here to get everyone through this. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to continue to do so. I just would like to make one comment. I have been working with the state on the child care and the town, the school board as well, with Dr. Wool and the daycare professionals in our town. And the state is going to be issuing documentation for us to post on the website. That hasn't been received yet in my office, but we will do that, and it's important to help support our first responders who are out there helping everyone, and they have children at home. So with that, Jackie, can we take a roll call for the village board?
Sure. I think somebody else just joined.
That's Nelson Cantor.
Okay, Nelson. Thank you. Okay, trustee leader. Trustee Dionisio, trustee Siliano, and trustee Gordon here for the village.
Here.
Here.
Can I have a motion to open up the village board meeting?
Motion?
Second.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. There are no reports, or Jack, you handle that part?
Well, there are none, so you go right
There are.
to the public hearing.
Okay. I recommend at this time, since we are working remotely, that we continue the public hearing to the next meeting on the ethics code. Could I have a motion?
Let's continue to April 16.
Yes.
I'm sorry, was there a motion?
Yes, motion.
Jackie.
Okay, Frank and Rich.
I'd like Frank and a second from Rick. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Under actions and resolutions, I believe that we probably should table one for any other public comment, since we are not in a live meeting. And could I have a
Motion to table
it?
one, Frank.
Okay, second.
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 All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so
Aye.
that's tabled till April 16.
15.
Okay.
Okay, item number 2, a request by Commissioner of Public Works Anthony Robinson for the Purchasing Department to issue a purchase order to Indus Industries in the amount not to exceed $260,000 to begin work on the 2020 Townwide Pavement Preservation Program. Funding is available in capital account 18HW05 and 19HW05. An additional capital request of $2 million for the bulk of this year's pavement preservation program will be made in the 2020 DPW capital budget proposal to be submitted shortly. The $260,000 expenditure would be contingent upon the request of a portion thereof. We have done this previously. This gets the company started on the program until the capital budget gets approved. Do I have a motion?
I'd like to make a motion
Fred?
to table this.
Yeah, Rich.
I second that motion. I think with the gravity of what we're facing and with all this uncertainty, we need to table this to the next meeting to see where we're going, Fred.
Yeah, my concern is that we do not know what kind of revenue we will or will not have right now. And I think my view is we need to table anything that is not absolutely urgent and anything that is non-essential should be tabled right now, especially large capital expenditures for any reason. So I think we should table this discussion in the next meeting when we have some better idea of whether or not the state and the county are going to be suspending things like property taxes. We just have no sense of whether or not we're going to have revenue. And I think we need to have a better review of that before we vote on any capital expenditures.
I'll second that motion if it's a motion.
It's a motion. I made a motion.
I'll second.
Okay.
All those in favor? We'll
Aye.
table to the April meeting.
Fred, just for clarity, can we have the voting record on that? Was everyone in favor?
Frank was.
Rich, who voted aye.
Yeah, I mean, I know we have this money in our capital account now. We always get the season started, so, there are other things.
Yeah,
I understand what everyone's saying, but the money is there, and it's not going to make a difference at this point, so.
Well, the only thing I would just say is this, is if it's capital expenditures, it would not be operating funds available for regular operating expenses. But anyway, I just want to make sure that for Jackie that we have the voting record on it.
Okay, so I have Lauren, Rich, and Frank. Fred, I needed your vote.
No, I would approve it, so I vote yes.
So I guess you're voting not to table it, or you?
Correct.
Okay.
On the 260.
Okay.
Okay, number 3, request by Treasurer Maureen McKenzie to approve the following 2019 year-end budget transfers. Increase sanitation, dumping, and refuse by 2303. Decrease sanitation salaries by 2303. Do you have a motion?
Frank with the motion.
Second?
Second.
My motion.
Is that
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Item number 4, request by Treasurer Maureen McKenzie to approve the following 2019 year-end budget modification. To appropriate Pilgrim Road drainage fund balance, and increase Pilgrim Road drainage judgment and claims account for the payment of a small claims refund. Increase Pilgrim Road drainage judgment and claims $420. Increase Pilgrim Road drainage appropriation fund balance $420. Can I have a motion, please?
Frank with the motion.
Second?
Second.
Lauren, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, item number 5, approval of bond resolution authorizing improvements for Maurice Park at a maximum estimated cost of $546,000, subject to a permissive referendum. This has to do with the second phase of Maurice Park. Part of this, we have a $140,000 grant from the state DOT. And I believe we have to pass the bond resolution before we could award the contract award. So I believe we would need a roll call vote.
Yes, I need a motion first and a second.
I would propose to table this for advice of counsel, please.
I second that.
Okay.
And I just would like to say on the record, no, I would like to say on the record, again, I oppose, on principle, any significant new bonds or outlays of capital expenditure or additional debt for the town until we know what our revenues are going to look like for this year.
Tonight there will not be a chance to, due to the setup, have advice to counsel. So.
We certainly, though, Fred, we can entertain that separately. Obviously, anybody who wants advice and counsel on it, we can discuss it.
We won't be able to discuss it on a public call?
No. I'm not saying we need to do it now. I'm just saying,
Right, that's
offline,
what I'm saying.
if we need to have advice and counsel, we'll make arrangements for it. That's all.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
All right, so on that, we had Frank and Lauren motioned and second to table it for advice of counsel. Right?
Okay, could I, yes.
Okay.
There was a recorded vote, no?
Hello?
Welcome to Altice Business Conferencing. Please enter your passcode followed by the pound or hash key, and I'll connect you. Please hold while I confirm your passcode. Thank you. Your passcode is confirmed. When you hear the tone, you will be the Nth person to join the meeting.
Coming up to the next meeting?
Yeah, well, for the law department, we have no matters for executive session under the village. I understand that there's one for advice of counsel, which we can deal with offline, so I would say we don't have any, and we can continue that issue for next time.
Okay, can I just say we knocked off for just a second, so I got the vote on the bond resolution. I had Frank and Lauren. Frank motioned, Lauren seconded to table it for advice of counsel. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, because we went off, so I just want it on record too.
Okay.
And then-
That ends the village.
And then, for the rest of that, so then I got the motion, the second, what about Rich and Fred, advice of counsel, right?
Yeah, yes, advice of counsel.
Okay. And Fred too, right?
Well, it doesn't make a
I don't
difference.
believe so.
They want advice to counsel. so
Okay. Okay. I was cut off, so I wasn't on it, so I'm just confirming. Okay, got it.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we will move to the town board agenda.
Should I make a motion to close the village board meeting?
Yes.
Yes, I guess we should. Frank made the motion.
I make that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Okay, so
Village board meeting.
I'll do the roll for the town board. Yeah.
All right.
Councilwoman Leader, Councilman Dionisio, Councilman Siciliano, and Councilman Gordon here, right?
Here.
Yes. Here.
Okay. We are going to, there won't be a presentation tonight on the check from the Harrison Associated Teachers to the food pantry, but I believe that probably will be deposited in the account, and we can do another presentation at our next board meeting if we're able to. Jackie, could you read the report from our last meeting?
Okay, so the report from decisions made following the town board meeting held on March 5th, 2020. Authorization to terminate the probational employment of Monica Shirelli, effective immediately. Authorization to increase the hourly rate of pay for part-time employee Richard DeBono to $38.46 per hour, effective immediately. Authorization to raise cap on legal fees in the matter of Maricini versus Belmont to $30,000. Authorization to raise cap on legal fees in the matter of Klaus versus Town of Harrison to $50,000.
Okay, thank you. Could I have a motion to accept correspondence to reports B1 through B5?
Frank with a motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Item, public hearings, make a motion that we postpone or table for the next meeting. Number one, local law amending Chapter 55 of the Ethics Code. If we could move the village voting record to this. Have a motion?
My motion.
Rich, second.
Frank, second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Item number two, I propose tabling the continuance of the public hearing on real property to the next April 16th meeting. Could I have a motion?
Frank, motion.
Second, Lauren,
Rich.
all those in favor?
Aye.
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 That is moved to the next meeting. Under personnel, request by Personnel Manager Deb Scacara to hire Andrew Fosino in a part-time intermediate clerk at an hourly rate of $11, effective April 1st, 2020. Could I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Frank, second.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
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 Under E, actions and resolutions, request by Superintendent Jerry Salvo for the authorization to accept a donation from Dick's Sporting Goods in the amount of $1,000. Could I have a motion?
Motion.
Lauren, second.
Sure.
Frank, second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved. Number two, request by Building Inspector Rocco Germani to reimburse $1,044.38 to Suzanne Fuller, who has satisfactorily completed courses in conjunction with her bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in public administration. Could I have a motion?
Frank, motion.
Right. Second?
Second.
Lauren, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved.
Aye.
Number three,
For
request...
numbers 3 and 4, but can I just ask for 3 and 4, given that most things are getting canceled, would we want to just, I mean, I don't have to read them, but I just wondered if for anything having to do with travel, we even need to do this right now?
Well, I think if they're canceled, they will not go, but at least the appropriations are done at this point. It's a budgeted item.
Okay.
Do you agree or not agree?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like if we, at this point, especially something in May and early June, I mean, even if, I think, I don't know, I doubt we're sending people to conferences, but, if we need to do the vote, we can. I guess I just prefer to table it, but, it maybe doesn't make that big a difference. If they can't go, it's not happening, so I just wonder if we should table it.
There's enough time, we can table it till I know more. There's enough time to approve these.
Yeah.
One is in May, and the other is in June. We have an April meeting.
Exactly.
So we will
Yeah.
table items 3 and 4.
Can we get a vote on that?
I'll make the motion.
Table.
A motion, yeah. Frank and Lauren?
Yeah, I'll second or motion, whichever you need.
Okay.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So moved.
Aye.
Okay, request by Library Director Galina Chernoff for approval for the purchasing department to advertise and receive bids for cleaning services at the Harrison Public Library. Could I have a motion?
Motion.
Frank, motion.
Okay,
Second.
Lauren, second was
Sure,
Frank.
second.
All those in
Sure.
favor? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. So moved.
Aye.
Item number 6, request by Controller Maureen McKenzie for approval of the following budget transfers. To transfer available monies from Central Data Processing Special Services to Central Data Processing part-time salaries to cover the cost of part-time employee. Increase Central Services 001-1680-100-0130 for $16,000 and decrease 001-1680-100-0407 for $16,000. Could I have a motion?
Motion?
Rich, second. Frank, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So moved. Item number 7, request by Controller Maureen McKenzie for the approval of the following 2019 year-end budget modifications. Increase police overtime special detail, $27,709. Decrease, that was an increase, okay, I'm sorry. Increase police overtime special detail, $27,709. And out of account 001-3120-100-0158. Excuse me, I'm just double checking this. I don't know if this was supposed to be another increase under special detail. 001-000-015-1526. Town police special detail, $22,709.
Yeah, I'm just checking
Have a
that
motion?
22 number.
Yes.
I'm just looking for the paperwork.
Actually, I was a little bit confused about why we have multiple lines on this, because there's item 7, and then there's also further down, there's another police overtime line for $71,000 connected to police workers' comp, so I don't know why these are all listed separately. I didn't understand that.
That's year-end transfers. That's on number 8.
Okay,
It's a separate,
okay, so on number 7, it's 22,709 is the correct number.
right. And under both increase, correct?
Yes, that's what it has, yes.
Okay.
I'll make a motion, Frank.
Okay?
That's a budget modification. Second?
Second.
Lauren, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Item number 8, request by Controller Maureen McKenzie for approval of the following 2019 year-end budget transfers. Increase in purchasing overtime by $341. Decrease in purchasing office supplies of $341. Increase in public works salaries, $157. A decrease in public works safety equipment, $157. Increase central garage salaries of $233. And central garage overtime, $699 for a total of $932. Decrease central garage uniforms, shoe and tool allowance, $932. Increase central data processing salaries, $264. Decrease in central data processing equipment and maintenance and repairs, $264. Increased police overtime, $71,689. A decrease in police workers' compensation of $71,689. Increase youth forum services salaries, $46. Youth form overtime, $34 for a total of $80. Decrease youth form office supplies, $80. Increase street lighting, PASNY of $15,549. Decrease town benefits, workers' compensation, $15,549. Increase planning board salaries, $68. Planning board overtime, $1,096 for a total of $1,164. Decrease zoning board supplies, $100. Zoning board travel and conference, $200. Zoning board schooling, $100. Planning board office supplies, $474. Planning board schooling, $162. Planning board membership and dues, $128, for a total of $1,164. We have an increase in library salaries of $900. We have an increase in library overtime of $1,809, and an increase of library part-time, $1,419, for a total of $4,128. We have a decrease in library New York State retirement of $4,128. We have an increase in machinery, equipment, maintenance, and repairs of $10,400. We have a decrease of snow materials and supplies of $10,400. We have an increase in Fire 2 salaries of $5,911. We have an increase in Fire 2 overtime of $40,157 for a total of $46,068. We have a decrease in Fire 2 contingencies of $46,068. Could I have a motion?
Motion?
Rich, second? Lauren? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so moved. Item number 9. We are unable to award because there's not a funding available at this time. We table this to the next town board meeting.
Motion?
Motion, Frank?
Second.
Aye.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 So moved. Matter of fact, I'd like to make a motion to rescind this because 9 through 11 involve Maurice Park. So, can I have a motion to table 9, 10, and 11?
Right, so I have a
Motion.
Motion?
Frank, second? Lauren?
Frank, second?
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, item number 12, request by Town Attorney Frank Allegretti to approve the interagency agreement between the Southeast Consortium of the Town of Harrison. The annual cost of the agreement is $21,355. The Law Department has reviewed the agreement and is deemed to be in order. Further request that the Deputy Supervisor execute the same. Could I have a motion?
Motion, Frank?
Second?
Second, Rick?
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 So moved. Item number 13, request by Director of Community Services Nina Maricini to accept the following donation to the Harrison Food Pantry, $1,000 from Henry L. and Grace Doherty Charitable Foundation. Could I have a motion?
Motion.
Motion, Rich?
And Lauren, all those in favor? Aye.
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 So moved.
I'll just make a quick comment too, just for people that are still listening. I just want to again encourage everyone in town, to continue supporting the Harrison Food Pantry. They continue to accept checks. It is going to be a really critical, it always is, and will continue to be a critical service for our neighbors, and I just want to keep encouraging people. Even the smallest amount will make a difference. So anything you can do to support the Harrison Food Pantry is so appreciated.
Item number 14, I recommend, this was adjourned until the next meeting. Do we have to vote on that? This was, I thought, adjourned, correct? Jackie, or?
I don't know if they were putting it on to the next meeting, but, if you want to table it and see what I don't know what the law department, I don't know if they're on.
Yeah, we're on the call. Yes, we've been in contact with their attorney, who has extended our deadline by which to file certain position papers if we disagree with certain things that they're doing. So we got the 30-day extension today, so perfectly fine to adjourn this to your next April meeting.
Okay. Do I have to take a vote on this, or just, we adjourn?
No, it's not on for action, so it's just table to the
Okay, table to the 16th.
Okay.
Okay, late item 16, request by Court Clerk Jackie Riccardi to explore replacing carpeting and seating in the courtroom on an expedited basis, given the current declared state of emergency and temporary closure of the court. Further request that Deputy Mayor Siciliano invoke an emergency authority granted by general municipal law to award and execute one or more contracts for the purposes not to exceed $35,000, a portion of which is to be funded by an existing grant. I think with this, it's important that I know on a construction basis that seating isn't usually readily available, so I'm in favor of her exploring it, but to bring us back the information required before we approve it.
Makes sense. And, we may not need this emergency authority, so I guess we could say, if necessary and appropriate, invoke the emergency authority.
Okay, and yeah, because I think she can check and see what's available. I know carpeting is not an issue, but I believe seating is going to be. So
Okay.
I'll make a motion that we have Jackie check into this further and bring back
The right information.
proposed materials and information that we can make a decision on. Do you have a motion?
Motion.
Second, Frank?
Second. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, old business, public comments, or any matters for executive session? I don't think,
Well, you have one advice of counsel
Otherwise-
that'll continue at a different time, right?
Yeah, and the law department has no other items tonight for executive session anyway.
I have one personnel, please. I'm sorry, two personnel.
okay. Okay, with that, could I have a motion to close the town board meeting?
Motion, Frank. Or second, Frank.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, very much.
Thank you, Fred, as well.
And,
Stay safe, everyone.
Okay, law department's gonna sign off. Thank you all.
good night, everyone.
Okay.
So wait, so we thought, are we doing executive session? I'm just confused, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, we're still on.
No, we have to have the executive session will be at a separate date. We have to work that out this week.